I just want to thank everybody for being here. It has been a bit. This turnout is crazy. One, this guy said about us. I'm not talking to you. They love each other. In reality, I just really want to thank everybody. Have a great time today. The turnout's amazing, and I just want to say one damn thing. This is just the fucking start. Everybody here came to this one. All right? So in the future, when it's bigger than this, remember you were here. Well, you saw the fucking thing. But honestly, anybody drinking, salute to you guys. Yeah, and one thing, very cool, baby!
Yo, New York Yankees fans, yet again, it is Felix from NYYNEWS.TV. Like always, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hey, a big shout out to everybody that attended the NYYNEWS-TV event June 25th on that hot Saturday. Hey, if you made it through that whole game, sitting through that harsh heat, there was no wind, there was nothing. Man, I was about to catch heat stroke. But luckily for me, I went out of the sun and just stayed in the shade for the entire game. So shout out to everybody that went to that event. It was great meeting you guys. I finally got to meet a whole bunch of guys from NYYNEWS-TV, specifically Joe G, RB, Francis, Luca, Alex, Christian, Chris Stacy, Raw Thompson. The list goes on and on. I got to meet Julian. I'm sorry if I get your last name wrong, but Julian from Twitter, Dong Sicario, Yankee Long Island King, Yankees Forever. The list goes on and on. I'm sorry if I leave you out, but I want to give a shout out to you guys for attending that event. It was great. Oh yeah, not to forget Jira, Gary Sheffield Jr. and his fiance Priscilla. So, what can I say? It was amazing to meet you guys. The Yankees got no hit that day. Everybody was calling it the NYYNEWS jinx, but the Yankees recovered, and they are on a 2-game win streak as I am speaking as of now. So, we will have future events like this. I just wanted to get on here and give a shout out to everybody that attended that event. So let's talk about Yankees baseball real quick. What I'm seeing with the Yankees at the moment, some of their starting pitching, they're running out of gas. And there's a particular pitcher out there called, who is named Luis Castillo from the Cincinnati Reds. He has been on the Yankees radar for years now, and I have talked about him numerous times on this channel. I know the Yankees have the best record in Major League Baseball, but you can never go wrong with more starting pitching. And like I said, yes, the Yankees have the best record, but their starting pitching is running out of gas. And in my opinion, they need to go out there and get an ace, a potential ace kind of arm, and that kind of pitcher that's available is Luis Castillo. What are you going to do with Nestor Cortez, Montgomery? I don't know. But like I said, you can never go wrong with more pitching. And that series versus the Astros was a big wake-up call for the New York Yankees. They got no hit. Hey, what are you talking about pitching? They got no hit. That was their offense. But, like I said, once playoffs come, you're going to have teams like the Red Sox even. They're catching fire. You're going to need those kinds of arms come those types of games. Garrett Cole, Luis Severino, imagine Luis Castillo right behind them. Like I said, you need to go for the jugular, and if Luis Castillo's out there, you go out and get him. Joey Gallo, he has no place on his team once. He has no place on this team, period. But you cannot have Joey Gallo come playoffs. You gotta unload him. You gotta go out there and trade him come trade deadline. No way Joey Gallo should be on his team. A good option is Miguel Andujar, who brings a jolt of energy to this team. We all saw it when he was called up. And luckily for us, the Yankees didn't abide by his request and traded him. So that's a good option. Down in the minors, IKF, the Yankees got him supposedly for his defense. It's been shoddy. Offense so-so. Oswald is burning up down there in the minor leagues. So, I don't know. The Yankees, they need to fix their roster. Been, like I said, best record in the major leagues, but that could all change with losing streak here and there. As, like I said, other teams are catching fire. Like I said, again, I know I keep repeating like I said, we got a good taste of playoff action versus the Astros. So, like I said, Gallo needs to... The Yankees need to get rid of that guy. If an arm is available, ace kind of a caliber pitcher like a Luis Castillo, the Yankees need to make that move. Like I said, if I left you guys out, let me just repeat your names again. Luca, Alex, Arby, Joe G, Francis, Seminetti, Christian, Stacy, Jera, Stacy again. When I say Stacy, Chris Stacy, and then there's a female named Stacy, Gary Sheffield Jr., his fiance Priscilla, so many people that joined in, Raw Thompson. I mean, the list goes on and on. NYYNEWS-TV Day was phenomenal. Like I said, you were a true champion if you stayed during that whole game that the Yankees got no hit in the scorching hot, dry sun. That was just incredible. So, this has been Felix from NYYNEWS.com. Share, like, and subscribe, and I will check you out next time.
Before it hits the front